Hey, what's up, y'all? Boys and girls, Alex here in the Etobicoke borough at the intersection of Royal York Road and Bloor Street West here in the affluent Kingsway neighborhood. And I was just taking a break inside the Starbucks, which is just down the street. I had a nice mocha cookie crumble frappuccino. I haven't really been going to Starbucks that much, but I did go there anyway because, you know, I've always liked the energy, the vibes, and well, it's a nice Corvette. But anyway, I did a walking video over an hour ago on Royal York Road in Mimico. And now I'm up here. Earlier, I was at Woodbine Center. I filmed I went to the Hudson's Bay store there. I filmed the elevator there one last time. I walked around the mall, and then I took the 927, 944, and the 507 over to Mimico, where I did my walking video. Now we're walking west on Bloor Street West. There's the Kingsway Theater. And today is Monday, May 26, 2025. Just after 2:45 p.m., so it's almost rush hour. But it is such a gorgeous spring day here in Toronto. And I really wanted to make another walking video because, you know, it pretty much feels like summer. Right now it's around 19 degrees Celsius. So I thought I would make another walking video. And while I was at the Starbucks, I was watching more CBC coverage of King Charles and his visit to Canada. He's in Ottawa right now. He arrived, he along with Queen Camilla arrived, I would say an hour and a half ago. And then they went to a park, I think it was Lansdowne Park in Ottawa, for some activities, fun. And now they're going to go to Rideau Hall for a tree planting ceremony. And then tomorrow is when the King opens up Parliament and delivering the throne speech. So that would be very interesting to watch because, as I said in the last walking video, I mean, I think this, sir. Thanks. Welcome, sir. Yeah. But yeah. So look, there's the Tim Hortons there, but then a couple businesses down is Starbucks. Yeah, it's very interesting that the King is here in Canada. It's first time here as a monarchy. But I've talked a lot more about that in my last walking video, so I'm not really going to go over it again. You know, there's the Starbucks. Here's Thompson Avenue. Here's Montgomery Road. I did a walking video on this street a couple years ago. I mean, they're doing construction here, but let's just cross. I want to walk through Tom Riley Park. That's where the subway goes over. Line 2. Thought we would check it out since I've never actually been there myself. I think it's safe to walk over here. There's a crossing guard. Thank you, sir. Okay. You too. There's the 149 Etobicoke Bloor route. I mean, nobody really uses it, but it's important though because it provides a connection to a few subway stations along this part of line 2 that are not yet accessible. So it provides a huge means for those with disabilities. Right, because I know Islington, Old Mill aren't accessible as yet. There's a medical center, but I did hear it has a modernized Otis elevator. I'm not really interested in checking that out. Look, there's the 149 again. So this route runs between Kipling and High Park stations. Even though nobody really uses it. I mean, again, it serves its purpose for accessibility reasons, right? A lot of people use walkers and wheelchairs these days, and obviously they have to depend on barrier-free access, if that's the term I'm looking for. Right? They got to use the elevators and all the accessibility features of the TTC. Again, our subway system, our transit system is very accessible friendly, but unfortunately, it is missing so many deadlines. They're hoping to have all elevators installed at all of our subway and LRT stations by this year, but it's already delayed by another year or two. And that's why earlier this year they decided to add the 149 and add late night service on the 13, and then all day service every day on the 97C Yonge. Is this Mimico Creek here? It might be. I'm not too sure. But we're gonna walk through Tom Riley Park, which I've never walked through before. We're not even far. We're actually just up ahead is Bloor and Islington, and I've recently filmed some elevators there, the Bloor Islington complex, on 2 separate days last week. So it looks like I'm gonna be back there again, because I'm gonna be hopping into the subway at Islington Station, and this is it right here. It's a little hot, not as scorching as it is in Ottawa, where the king is. And there's the subway, line 2, Bloor Danforth. Might see a train or two. Oh. Am I hearing things? Or is that a train? I'm always hearing so much. Look, there's a bench over there covered in graffiti. I know one of these paths will take me over to Aberfoyle Crescent. It'll give me a direct connection to Islington Avenue and the subway station, of course. This is somewhere I've never been before, ever. Don't want to go anywhere until I see a train. Unless there's no service again, because when I went to the Oak Ridge neighborhood and that little park where the pedestrian bridge is, I didn't see any trains for a while because there was no service on line 2. So I'll just pause it here and wait. Okay, I hear one now. Heading east. Yeah, right here. I haven't been on the subway at all today. It's just buses and on foot. And now it's gonna go back underground and into Royal York Station. Let's just stroll along this mini path here. Oh, here comes the westbound train. Just how I was about to go. Hey, 5,000. That's 5,009. My bad. 5,000 is the oldest T1 car. A lot of people foam about that, right? Because that car was built in 1995, so 30 years ago. Now TTC is gonna just taking their time. They've secured funding to order new trains for Line 2 and keep the T1s in service until at least the late 2020s. Let's go over here. Oh wow, that's an easy path. Just to get over here. This is Mimico Creek, I believe. There's a couple of look. There's a couple of ducks here. Look, there's a guy. And I hear kids off in the distance. That's because there's a school next door. So we got a little bit of nature. You can see the ducks. Definitely want to be near the water more now that the weather is warmer. Definitely we should visit. I don't know, Port Credit. Where else? I don't know, Samuel Smith Park. Oh man, I already gotta use the freaking bathroom. Jesus. Well, now it's gonna slow down because again, it was only 90 seconds ago that a westbound train was going by. So now this guy's probably gonna stop at a red light, as you can see here. But this is the only view I'm gonna get from here. Let's try to extend this video a little bit. Actually, I'll probably have to use the washroom inside the Bloor Islington complex. I did that when I was last there on Thursday when it was raining as heck. That I wasn't making much videos because of the shitty weather, but hey, thank God it's so nice outside. It's gonna be like this tomorrow as well. I'm not sure what I'll do tomorrow, but oh shit, I forgot to do something on the studio app. Give me a second. All right, I just went to my studio app and because I scheduled the community post for 12:30 because I thought I was gonna release my longest ever video on the channel, which is the video where I visit every single Hudson's Bay store in the Greater Toronto area. And I forgot to do that. My community posts have been up for 2.5 hours now. But anyway, it's now up for channel members, and I think in about a week I'll release it for the public. And here comes another westbound train. It's gonna head back underground and into Islington Station. Hear the school bell. It's dismissal time as it's now 3 p.m. Actually, let's just see what's over here first. I did see a tennis court, but let's see. Again, I have never walked through here before. Very curious. Don't see any wildlife though, not too much squirrels. Oh wait, that's not a tennis court, that's a playground. Okay. Alright, I'm not gonna veer off. Let's now I gotta head up to Aberfoyle Crescent. Oh. Did I hear something? Nope. I thought I heard something rustling back there. Oh look, there's the tunnel portal. So now we can get an even better view of the subway right here. Damn. So here we are. Oh, there's the tennis court itself. It's closed though, but we can get a view from up here of the Line 2 subway. that track in the middle is to store a train. Like essentially, it's a storage track they use for different purposes. And here comes an eastbound train again. And I'm gonna be on one of those trains very soon. And there it goes. Gonna go back into the tunnel here. And I don't see an incoming westbound train. I'm not sure if I'm gonna hang around here, but the subway goes directly underneath here. You know, I might just make a short out of this. Give me a second.
5 minutes later.
All right, well, I got a bit of footage here. Hung around for about 6 minutes. And we're almost at the end. There's Bloor Islington Place. So I'm gonna use the facilities here, because I don't think there's a washroom at Islington subway station itself, or at least maybe there was, but as you know, they're now doing construction. They're rebuilding the bus terminal for, you know, to meet accessibility standards, add elevators and rebuild a nice modern bus terminal, similar to what they're doing at frickin' Warden Station. There's 3 towers in this complex. Unfortunately, the elevators have been modernized only a few years ago, but they're still beautiful though. I would have really loved to see them original. Here's Lomond Drive. Maybe we'll end things off at Islington and Bloor. I can even just enter through here. We're gonna keep going though for just another minute or two. I went in this building before. Modernized elevators, of course. I'm not sure about this one here. As you can see, the construction is ramping up here at Islington. Used to be a My Way bus terminal here as well. And of course, in 2021, they rerouted it permanently to the Kipling terminal. It might be in the 6 Points neighborhood now. Yeah, look, here comes a My Way bus, an Orion 7. Here's the entrance to Islington subway station. It used to be the western terminus of Line 2 from when it opened in 1968 to 1980, when the line was extended one stop west to Kipling. See some buses laying over. Oh good, I can go in through here as well. I mean, I should know, I was here twice last week. Anywho, that's it for this one. Gonna use the bathroom and then I'll probably head home. Let's see if I recognize any of the buses that are on that I rode on the 37B earlier. I know it was a Nova. Was it 3250 something? Oh yeah, there it is. Or is that a different unit? I'm not too sure, but it is on the 37A. So anyway, guys, that's it for this one. So hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't. Stay tuned for more videos. Check out my others as well. I'm gonna enjoy the rest of this beautiful day, spring-like day, or it's actually summer-like day here in Toronto, Canada. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, be well, be good, peace out, and bye-bye.